The chosen ones. What I am going to share with you is more than simply a message. It is a heavenly revelation. If you're viewing this video right now, it's no coincidence that God has sent you here. Something exceptional is happening in your life, and it's going to be captured on camera. Yes, you heard it correctly. It's taking place in public so everyone can see. You cannot afford to miss it. You're moving from wanting to having. The things you've been praying for, hoping for, and waiting for are no longer faraway dreams. They are entering your world right now. This is more than simply a change in thinking. As a chosen one, you are going to experience a spiritual and energetic shift that will alter everything. You are going to see things come together in ways that will leave you stunned. However, you must grasp how this works in order to completely embrace this powerful moment and materialize your dreams. Before we get into this life-changing message, I need you to do 3 things. Hit the like button to boost the power of this holy insight. Please subscribe to help us reach subscribers. Your help is essential in our endeavor. Leave a comment with the number, as it will send a strong signal to the cosmos and amp up the intensity of the moment. Remember, if you are actually selected, you will view the whole video. Deep down, your soul understands that this message is for you. If you're not prepared to accept it, you may not make it to the finish. However, for those that do, their lives will never be the same. The indications are evident. This is occurring. It will be captured on camera for the world to see. Do not miss it. Let's get to it. It is occurring. God's message is obvious and undeniable. Something enormous is going to happen. And this time, it will not be concealed. The whole globe will witness it. The selected ones are on the brink of entering the light. Their importance was exposed to everybody in real time on video. This is more than simply a personal adjustment. It is a worldwide awakening that will be documented and shared. Your involvement in this supernatural revelation is not to be overlooked, for God has chosen you to be a part of this magnificent performance. Are you prepared to walk into the spotlight that God has reserved for you? What makes this time so unique is that the indications pointing to this transformation are obvious and evident to everyone. However, only those with the ability to see will fully comprehend the significance of what is about to occur. God has selected you not by happenstance, but with divine purpose. This is your time. It's time to rise with purpose and conviction, as the whole globe watches in astonishment. This isn't a random incident. It's the fulfillment of a holy prophecy. As the environment around you starts to alter, you will notice the difference. The fabric of reality seems to shake. As a result, you will have a profound, unmistakable connection with the greater force. Your goal is becoming apparent, and this trip is one you should embrace. With everything you own, this is more than simply a global event. It's occurring for you. The indications are already showing. Did you feel it? The divine movement. It has arrived, like the whisper of a storm rising on the horizon. The time for waiting is past, and now is the moment to take action. God's message is plain. Prepare for a tremendous upheaval that is about to occur. It is not only a spiritual awakening, it's a worldwide shift. A spiritual breakthrough is on its way, and you have been asked to lead the way. These indicators, although minor at first, get stronger with each passing minute in your life. You may experience unexpected flashes of enlightenment, a profound spiritual yearning that invites you to get closer to God, to hone your mission. These are not passing sentiments. These are indicators. Divine nudges are intended to prepare you for the part you are supposed to play. You may notice surprising changes in the environment around you. Strange and incomprehensible incidents occur in the lives of leaders and spiritual gurus. These incidents are God's method of communicating that something is going to change. Don't wait for the world to inform you what's going on. Believe the indications inside you. These sensations, these times of urgency, are not coincidental. They are the Holy Spirit operating in your life, encouraging you to take on the task. The world is unprepared for what is coming, but you are. And it's no coincidence that you're getting this message right now. God's divine plan for the selected ones is not supposed to be kept secret. This is the time when God's truth will be widely disclosed. Signs, adjustments, and breakthroughs. They will unfold in front of the whole globe. Everyone will observe what is going on, but only the selected few will fully comprehend the importance of these occurrences. Are you ready to be one of those who perceive the divine light and climb to glory? Consider the prophets and spiritual leaders of old, who were often misunderstood, neglected, or even dismissed. But their time has come, and when it did, the whole globe saw that the same divine design is at work today. You may have uncertainty, but believe that God's purpose for you is much bigger than you could have dreamed. It's your turn to shine, not for your own glory, but for God's. The globe will see unparalleled occurrences when the selected ones are unveiled. It will happen in an unmistakable fashion on the global stage, in front of cameras. And many will see. Few will actually understand the enormous importance. You are designed to recognize these indicators and experience their reality deep inside your spirit. The rest of the world may be clueless, but when the signals develop, you will see them clearly. Some people will continue to be unaware of what is going on around them. Many people are called, but few really answer. Few will realize the significance of the indications God is giving. But you, the chosen one, are different. You have been selected to see these signals and grasp their meaning in a manner that others cannot. Others may gaze and wonder, but you will know. You will experience a spiritual transformation deep inside yourself, a stirring in your heart that leads you to the truth. You see not by your own strength, but through God's mercy, which allows you to witness this moment. This is your heavenly opportunity to rise and lead in ways that the world has never seen before. Many will miss the divine truth as it unfolds. They may be caught up in the world's diversions or too blind to see the symptoms. But you will stand out. Your eyes will be open, your heart responsive, and your spirit is ready to accept the part that God has planned for you. This is a call to action. One of the first indications that God is preparing for this shift will be surprising happenings among international leaders. These leaders, formerly seen as pillars of stability, may unexpectedly rise or fall in ways that defy logic. Unexpected alliances will develop, and power dynamics will alter. These are heavenly indications indicating that something much larger is happening. It is easy to dismiss these happenings as ordinary coincidences, yet they are not. These are the indicators that God is revealing to His chosen people. Leaders you formerly trusted may collapse suddenly, while new characters will appear out of nowhere to rise to positions of power and influence. These transitions will be startling, but they will serve as assurance that the divine shift is approaching. God is not just active in the spiritual world. God is working through the fundamental structures of our planet, and the selected ones are there to see it firsthand. It is at these times of uncertainty that you will see God's hand at work. Stay aware as you feel the shockwaves from these occurrences. Understand that this is God's method of preparing you for the larger change that is to come. These symbols are not for everyone, but they are for you, the chosen one. The chosen ones have been entrusted with hidden information, predictions that have remained concealed until now. As the world waits in expectancy, these ancient predictions will emerge, revealed in ways that are both surprising and awe-inspiring. These prophecies are not intended for the people. They're for you. For millennia, many people have predicted a moment when secret truths will be disclosed. That time is now. These prophecies have been carefully kept and handed down through the years, waiting for the selected ones to hear and comprehend them. The time has come, and you are being urged to accept this truth. The unveiling of these concealed prophecies will not come easily. Many will object, and others may reject these insights as imagination. However, for you, the truth will be unmistakable. The predictions will speak straight to your spirit, confirming what you already know deep down. You are intended for something more, something divinely planned. This is an exciting moment, but it also comes with a lot of responsibilities. Many are called, but only a few are selected to observe and interpret the signs. It's an issue of preparedness and trust. The planet is undergoing a shift that not everyone will notice or comprehend. Are you ready to take on your position as one of the chosen ones? The call is not simple. It takes commitment, concentration, and a strong relationship with God. It entails shutting out the world's noise and listening for the divine whispers that lead you. The selected ones do not sit back and wait. They are those who act, rise, and accept the role that God has intended for them. This is a test of your faith, devotion, and willingness to serve. The issue isn't whether you're competent. The issue is if you are willing to take a step forward. If you are prepared, the world will notice your rising, and the influence will be felt by everyone. As the heavenly transformation unfolds, you will begin to feel spiritual feelings and upheavals that you cannot ignore. These feelings represent God's presence moving inside you, prompting you to align with His will. You may have great inner tranquility or a strong impulse to act. These spiritual encounters are not unplanned. They are God's method of getting you ready for what is ahead. You may have a strong desire to become closer to God and commit yourself completely to His will. This inner calling may show as a profound sensation of thankfulness, as if your soul is awakening to a greater reality. Believe on your feelings. They are the heavenly preparation that will lead you to your destiny. Changes you are experiencing are not unique to you. Others will have similar experiences, but not everyone will identify them for what they are. However, the person you've selected will know. These developments are part of the divine plan that is now unfolding. God's signals will extend beyond a few persons or isolated occurrences. There will be a worldwide awakening, marked by great religious ceremonies and movements. These rituals on a worldwide scale will function as external representations of the divine transformation. The world will never be the same once these rites begin. These rituals may take numerous forms. New spiritual practices are developing, unexpected meetings of religious dignitaries, and even large-scale events with profound spiritual significance. While these happenings seem uncommon or out of the norm, they are really a clear representation of the divine metamorphosis that is taking place for the chosen ones. These rituals will not occur randomly. They will communicate directly to your spirit, confirming your alignment with God's plan and your readiness to participate in the global awakening. The world is on the verge of a miracle, and you are in the heart of it. The selected one's involvement goes beyond just seeing the transformation. It is to lead. God has invited you to lead at this transitional time, to be a beacon of light for others who are still looking for answers. Your actions, words, and presence will carry weight as you confidently and firmly move into your destiny. As the planet experiences turmoil, the selected ones will soar above the turmoil, rooted in faith and clarity. Your leadership will inspire people by offering advice, hope, and direction during uncertain times. You are being prepared to be a positive change agent, offering God's love and truth to those who need it the most. Leading this divine transition does not need power or celebrity. It's about humility and service. The world will turn to you for leadership, and your actions will demonstrate God's grace working through you. The emergence of unexpected leaders who arise out of nowhere and suddenly wield immense power and influence will be the most visible precursor to the divine change. These leaders will provide heavenly messages and signs, and their impact will be considerably greater than anybody could have expected. These new leaders will emerge in the most unexpected locations. They might be religious figures, politicians, or spiritual gurus. Their ascent will seem miraculous, but it will serve as proof that God is at work. Their road may be filled with hardships, but they will acquire the courage and insight required to help others throughout this time of transition. For the selected ones, the advent of these leaders is a divine indication that the moment for change has arrived. Keep an eye out for the rising of these unexpected individuals, as they will guide you to the fulfillment of God's plan. The selected ones are being urged to detect the signals before they completely appear. These signals may not always be visible or simple to interpret at first, but with divine discernment, you will be able to identify them for what they are. This is a call to action. The chosen one. Do not expect the world to corroborate what God has already revealed to you. Recognizing these indications needs trust and patience. God will show you the road, but it is up to you to believe the signals He sends. Do not allow uncertainty blur your vision. This is your opportunity to act, to ascend, and take part in the divine metamorphosis. As you notice these indications, you will develop a greater feeling of urgency. The moment has come for the selected ones to act quickly and fulfill their divine mission. The time for hiding is done. The selected ones are going into the light. You will no longer dwell in the shadows. The world is about to see your ascension. This is not the time to be fearful or unsure. It's your turn to shine, to accept the accolades that God is sending your way. God has made you ready for this time, and you'll ascend with power and elegance. Your function is not only spiritual, it is public. Everyone will see. You will hear your own voice and be motivated by your deeds. This is the moment when the world will realize you've been picked. Prepare for the spotlight. It's time to accept your spiritual calling and the accolades that will come your way. You're ready. The divine change that is taking place will have far-reaching consequences. It will alter the whole globe. God's power will spread across mankind, waking hearts, transforming viewpoints, and bringing peace to regions that were once in strife. This heavenly energy will heal and elevate, resulting in a great spiritual transformation over the world. People will begin to challenge long-held beliefs, explore deeper truths, and align themselves with God's plan in ways they have never done before. The world is poised to undergo a spiritual awakening, and the chosen ones will play a key part in this transition. This transition will affect everything, from the way we worship to how we treat one another. God's power is moving, and it will have an influence on the world that we cannot yet understand. A breakthrough is imminent, and it will be unlike anything the world has ever seen. The signals are already there, preparing the chosen ones for what is to come. The whole globe will see this breakthrough, but only a select few will completely appreciate its importance. Be ready for God's breakthrough, which will revolutionize everything. This is a period of immense potential, but it is also one of great responsibility. The world is waiting for you to rise, to embrace your mission and fulfill the calling that has been put on your life. This breakthrough is not only for you, it's for the whole planet. Step ahead, certain that you are prepared to accept this wonderful moment. God has planned a special and important role for you in the upcoming transition. The spiritual road that lies ahead is not only a travel, it's a call, one that has been particularly designed for you. The preparation you've gone through to this point has been intentional in making you into the person you are now. Now is the moment to embrace your spiritual mission. God's plan is tailor-made for you, leading you through a series of challenges and victories that have prepared you to rise at this critical time. When you accept your position as the chosen one, you discover a strength inside yourself that you didn't know existed. Doubts and anxieties will pass as you realize the power that has been placed in you. Each move you've made has brought you to this precise moment in time. You were picked for this moment not by chance, but because you have the spiritual power, intelligence, and bravery to lead in an era of unparalleled change. The world needs you more than ever. Your job is both spiritual and public. You are intended not just to ascend in the unseen realms, but also to shine brilliantly in the physical world. God is preparing you to be an example of divine truth and power to others, assisting them as they discover their own divine destiny. The planning you've done has laid the groundwork for this moment. Now it's time to truly accept it. Your divine preparation is God's gift to you. It's an invaluable chance to become the complete version of yourself. Do not hesitate or question your value. You are prepared for this tremendous mission, and the world is waiting for you to step up. Accept your role, since it has been divinely arranged just for you. Everything revolves on timing, and God always gets it right. Divine timing is happening right in front of your eyes. And while the rest of the world is unconscious, you are seeing history's biggest spiritual revolution. God's design is not haphazard. It is precise, purposeful, and occurs at the exact correct time. As chosen ones, we are called to grasp the value of time. As each occurrence develops, it will connect with God's bigger plan. You may feel as if the world is moving too quickly for you to keep up, but don't worry. God's hand is leading everything. Each moment is part of a wider divine story, and everything you've gone through until now has led you to this exact time when you believe in divine timing. You realize that everything is working for your benefit, even if you can't always see it. It's all part of God's perfect plan, and the best is yet to come. As these indications emerge, you'll see how everything is fitting together. Events will coincide in ways you never thought imaginable. It'll be like seeing the pieces of a huge jigsaw come into place, and you'll understand how much God has been working behind the scenes, setting everything in motion for the selected ones to fulfill their destiny. Now is the moment to have confidence and believe in the process. God's design is not limited by time, as we understand it. When you believe in divine timing, you realize that, even if it doesn't make sense to you right now, everything is happening just as it should. As the world moves, remember that you are at the right place at the right moment. This is your moment. There are secrets in the cosmos that have been hidden, waiting for the selected ones to discover them. These secret predictions, intended only for the spiritually enlightened, are coming to light. You may have a profound stirring inside you, as if some truths are starting to unveil themselves in ways that only you understand. These insights are not random. They are part of your spiritual path. The world has long waited for these truths to be revealed. For decades, these prophecies have been kept secret, handed down in whispers and holy writings reserved for those selected to lead. Now is the moment to make these great truths known. They are no longer secret. They are here to empower, guide, and enlighten your journey. These facts will be recognized by the chosen ones because they strike a chord deep inside them. This information will change not just you, but the world around you. It's time to stop looking and realize that the hidden truths are already inside you, waiting to be triggered. You have the ability to accept and comprehend spiritual secrets, which will prepare you for the next transition. God has selected you to possess this knowledge, and with that comes the obligation to share it with others who are ready to receive. The revealing of these predictions will usher in a new age based on divine knowledge and truth. It is time for you to accept these truths as your own and use them to assist others awaken to their unique destiny. A spiritual awakening is underway, and it is reaching out to those who are ready to ascend. This is a call to action for the selected people, those who are ready to accept the divine invitation that is being given right now. You've felt the stirrings of this awakening inside yourself, those deep inner summons to go ahead, to evolve, and to accept the divine mission that awaits you as the globe experiences a spiritual awakening. It is critical that you remain strong and answer the call. This isn't merely a moment to reflect. It is time for action. The selected ones are being asked to take the initiative and step into their responsibilities with purpose and meaning. This awakening is not a passive experience. It asks you to actively participate in the divine plan. For others, waking may occur as a calm knowledge. Others will experience a great rush of energy, propelling them closer to their actual purpose. Whatever shape it takes for you, this awakening is intended to move you ahead and prepare you for the momentous role that God has called you to perform. Accept this shift, for it is the key to realizing your full potential. The spiritual awakening is more than simply an individual experience. It is a communal one. As the selected ones take on their authority, they will encourage others to do the same. Your reaction to this appeal will have a global impact. Now is the moment to completely embrace your destiny and emerge as the leader you were meant to be. The world is changing, and the indications are everywhere. The ascent of unexpected leaders and the evolving dynamics of global power. Something inexorable is occurring. These shifts in global leadership are not a coincidence. They are heavenly indicators that indicate a larger metamorphosis. God is altering the fundamental foundations of power, and the chosen ones are destined to be at the center of this transformation. It may seem that the world is in disarray, yet these indicators indicate that God is at work. Unexpected shifts in leadership. Individuals that were previously neglected are now gaining prominence. These are signals that old systems are collapsing and a new generation of leaders is rising. During this transitional period, the selected ones are being invited to take positions of authority and lead others. As the selected ones see these indicators, they must rise to the moment. It is not enough to just observe as the world evolves. It's time to act, to utilize your influence for the greater benefit. The spiritual transition that is taking place will be mirrored in the world's leaders, with those who are connected with God's purpose taking the lead. The transition in world leadership is part of God's larger plan. Trust that you are being prepared to take on the job that has been divinely designated for you. The world is waiting for you to use your influence, lead with purpose, and be a beacon of light. During this period of transition, as the divine metamorphosis develops, you will experience a growing desire to remain near to God. This is not a fleeting emotion. It is a divine command to stay on your spiritual path. The world may be daunting at times, with instability and uncertainty. However, it is at these times that your connection to God will serve as an anchor. You must remain close to God if you are to achieve your divine mission. This transition will awaken profound spiritual feelings inside you, prompting you to seek God in ways you may not have done before. The closer you are to God, the clearer your path will be. The world needs spiritual leaders, and your devotion to God will enable you to rise to this challenge. You may feel compelled to withdraw into prayer, introspection, and intimate connection with the divine. This is just what you need. There will be moments when the outer world seems overpowering. However, it is at such times that you will have the greatest feeling of urgency to connect with God. These heavenly nudges should not be disregarded. They are the tools that will help you manage the shift with ease and confidence. Believe in the strength of this link. It will lead you through every hardship and blessing. Staying close to God is essential throughout this season of development. It's crucial. You are being groomed for a job that demands steadfast faith, and that faith will only deepen. As the world changes, your link with the divine will be your greatest source of strength. Unexpected events are occurring all around you, and they are not random. These are heavenly communications from God. The globe may be in chaos. You may also feel confused, but believe that every twist and turn is significant. These occurrences are intended to alert you to the underlying reality of what is happening. The indications are modest at first, but as you remain connected to the divine, they will grow clearer. Whether it's sudden leadership changes, global disasters, or personal struggles, each of these occasions has a hidden lesson. These incidents speak to a larger reality that is coming to light. The messages are intended to prepare the chosen ones for what is ahead and to provide them with the insight they need to manage the changes. Don't accept these happenings at face value. They are more than they look. As you come to recognize the hidden signals in these happenings, you will see how they are all connected to a divine purpose. Each unexpected incident is like a jigsaw piece that, when assembled, shows the bigger picture. The divine plan is unfolding in ways that may seem puzzling at first, but will eventually make perfect sense. As you get closer to God's plan, pay heed to the signs. God is communicating to you via the events of the world, directing you to your destiny. These unexpected situations should be welcomed rather than avoided, for these are heavenly whispers that will guide you to your higher mission. God is extending an invitation to you now, a call to identify divine indications around you and to connect with your greater mission. The indications are not always evident, but they are there for you to notice, whether they be a feeling of calm, a deep knowledge, or a sequence of events that guide you in a certain path. God is revealing your way step by step as the chosen people. You have the capacity to recognize these indications in ways that others do not. It is time to accept your unique mission and realize God's offer to you. This is not the time for uncertainty or hesitation. It is time to rely on the divine counsel that is being provided. God invites you to take confident and clear steps toward your mission. When you connect with your spiritual destiny, everything starts to fall into place. The way ahead becomes clearer and more consistent with the spiritual aim you were always destined to fulfill. God's invitation is not just a call to action. It is a call to deeper connection and a reminder that you are a part of a larger plan that is now unfolding. Trust God's invitation. Recognize the indications and align yourself with the divine plan that is intended for you. As you do so, you will feel a dramatic transformation in your life, bringing you closer to your real mission and purpose. The invitation from God is one of the most momentous events in the lives of the selected. Recognizing the indications that God lays before you is an important aspect of the spiritual path.